Hello again, welcome back. This is a whisky review, an American straight bourbon whisky from Buffalo Trace, I think they are. And it's called Eagle Rare. It's a 10-year-old. Eagle Rare, aged 10 years, Kentucky straight bourbon whisky. Alcohol 45% by volume, that's 90 proof. I've had it in the glass for 10 minutes or so. So let's get straight into it. I'm going to have it with a beer that I've just reviewed. Double Maxim. Northeast of England, Sunderland Brown Ale. So let's have a wee look at this. It's a lovely nutty brown, would you say that was? Amber, brown. Wee sniff on it. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is like. I tasted it when I first bought it. When it got delivered, I opened it and poured the glass, but I can't remember what it was like. I remember it was good. Anyway. Well, it's like caramel and vanilla straight off, and wood. I'm trying to think, there's a slight spiciness there, but it's like a Christmas spice. But there's something there that I recognise, but I can't pinpoint. Because I'm just a novice whisky drinker. Maybe I'll read it. I'll read about it. Or, anyway, let's get a taste of it. Slancha. I was going to say it's lovely and smooth, but I did get a bit of burn there. I think that's because I took quite a big mouthful. Kept it in my mouth on my tongue. And I've got a slight mouth ulcer on my tongue, so that'll cure it anyway. It's lovely. There's a fruitiness to it. There is a caramel maltiness, fruitiness, vanilla. Well, it goes on and on. I think that sweetness develops on the back end. It's not a sweet drink, but there's a malty sweetness. It's an absolute beauty. Let's have a look at the bottle. See if they've got any description. Because my descriptive skills are very poor. So, Eagle Rare, Kentucky straight bourbon whisky. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The cornerstones of the birth of a nation, epitomised by the American bald eagle. That nation has come to represent that notion, is it? No, that nation. Has come to represent the freedom, spirit and independence of the individual, giving the world products and innovations that are uniquely its own. No such thing as blowing your own trumpet, eh? One such innovation was Kentucky straight bourbon whisky. Early Kentucky settlers created bourbon, the true American spirit, in the late 1700s. By practice and protected by law, no other distilled spirit adheres to standards as strict as those established for Kentucky straight bourbon whisky. And few other whiskies can offer even a glimpse of the great whisky making found in Eagle Rare. Eagle Rare 10-year-old Kentucky straight bourbon whisky has a sweet, oaky nose and full complex body. Reminiscent of a fine port wine. I was getting that fruitiness. This rare whisky is best served neat or over ice. Of course, feel free to drink Eagle Rare in such classic cocktails as the Manhattan or Whisky Sour. Distilled, aged and bottled, Buffalo Trace Distillery, Frankfort, Kentucky, USA. What I am going to do is I'm going to add, well, I'm going to have a wee drink of the beer to see what it's like, to see how they complement each other. So this is double Maxim, a brown ale, 4.7%. Oh man, that smells lovely. Cheers, my dears. They go very well together. Very well or very well. Depends if you're in Germany or not. That brings out the maltiness in that. It's absolutely lovely. What I'm going to do is say it's best drunk neat, but I'm going to add a couple of drips of water. If I can find the hole in this. I don't usually have a problem finding my hole, but that was rather rude, eh? So a couple of drops from my pipette. You notice, for those eagle-eyed viewers, eagle rare, eagle-eyed, that is not my Glencairn water jug, because I broke it. Dropped something on it, it was all cracked. 22 quid down the drain. So I bought one for 7 quid. I've still got my Glencairn pipette, but it's quite a big jug. So that was a couple of drops in there. A ramble. See how this changes it. I think it brings out the oakiness, the woodiness, sawdust I like to say. And that sweetness, it's a lovely smell. Sláinte. That does tone it down a slight bit. The burn. There's no burn in the throat, or it's in the mouth. But I think that's me. You definitely get that fruitiness and spiciness and malt toffee maltiness. It's absolutely delicious. It's a lovely. This was recommended to me. This was recommended to me by a regular on A Beer a Day with TK. Check out his YouTube channel. I'll put that in the description as well. Big John Anderson, the Ginger Yeti. This, he says, and some other thing that I can't remember, was his go-to whisky. So thank you very much for recommending it. It's an absolute cracker. And it does go very well with this brown ale from Sunderland, double Maxim. Cheers. A match made in heaven, or Sunderland, or Kentucky, or Dunbar. It's a match made in Dunbar. Thanks for watching. So much for keeping these videos under 10 minutes. I'll see you next time, hopefully. Ta-ta for now. Cheers, my dears. Perfect.